Welcome to California Edition. My name is Brad Pomerance. To say the story we are about to hear is inspirational really doesn't do it justice. We are speaking with Aaron Green. He recently graduated from Cal State Long Beach. His graduation is nothing short of a miracle in many ways and just shows the strength of the human spirit and the fortitude of this young man. Congratulations, Long Beach class of 2014 sociology major. How do you feel?
Feeling blessed.
I can only imagine. You were given to a foster parent at the age of 2 days old. She was a remarkable woman. Tell us about her.
Well, Annie Harper, which is my foster mother, she was just a blessing all around. She took me in when I was 2 days old, and from there, she just spoiled me. I think, out of the family of four, I think I spent more time with her because, due to my disease, sickle cell anemia, I was always in the hospital and she was always there with me. So,
in addition to the fact that you battle sickle cell anemia, although successfully it appears, you also have some hearing loss in one of your ears. But she gave you a sense of strength and a focus that so many kids yearn to have. Tell us about that.
Well, she knew I was different from, like my group of friends and, kids in general, because, just being deaf in one ear and just having sickle cell and being in and out the hospital. She just found a way to, always make me positive, even though I was a foster child, I really didn't understand till, I got older. She used to sit down and talk to me, and she used to just be like, explain to me, that, you could be anything you want to be, because, I couldn't, I used to cry because I couldn't play football or, do any physical sport because, I had sickle cell and, I always was in and out the hospital and I always had to get blood transfusion every 3 weeks. And she was like, don't let that bother you, because, when you get older, your time will come and you could be able to do anything you want.
Clearly. Tragically, we lost Annie when you were 16 of natural causes. And you were transferred to a different foster parent who, suffice it to say, was not as supportive, was not as motivating. But yet, even then, you managed to stay focused and get yourself admitted to
Cal State Long Beach.
Cal State Long Beach, which is a fine institution, I must say, and not easy in which to be admitted, but challenges presented. At the age of 18, as so often happens, you were what's known as aged out of the foster care system. You had nowhere to live. What did you do? You're about to enter college. You have nowhere to live over the summer.
Yeah, with that, I didn't know what to do, so, once I didn't have a place to live, I just, you should stay with a friend, friend house, that was still in high school at the time. And then my social worker, she found a lady that was willing to take me in a transitional housing program for a couple of days. And then from there, I got a letter back from Cal State Long Beach saying I was admitted to, the EOP Summer Bridge program. And, with that, I got to stay 4 weeks in the program. So with that, and then after the program was over, I had a week before I moved into the dorm. So,
and think about it. I mean, for us, we would think, a week, what's the big deal? You had nowhere to go for 1 week. That's 7 nights. And yet, you found somewhere.
With that, I used to because I didn't have a car at the time, so I used to just sleep on subway trains, because they run 24 hours. And, I used to do that for, a couple of nights, and then I just stay with a friend. And then from there, I finally got to move into the dorm.
But the challenge became, after your freshman year, there were some financial aid issues. And so, again, you're presented with no housing. And you've just successfully finished your freshman year. What did you do?
My freshman year, it was a big challenge because, it's like, I'm new to this. It's like,
we're all new to this in 18, 19.
Right. What do I do? So, I got accepted into the dorm, and then, when winter comes, I got to the first semester, I didn't know that we had to move out the dorm, for that whole break. So it's like, what do I do? It's like, so, I made some phone calls, and, I got to stay with my sister, she was out here for a while. So I got to stay with her. And then from there, you know, it's like I had enough time staying with her for enough time because she actually extended her stay out here in California.
But Aaron, over the next 4 years, this was the pattern that you were forced to endure.
Yeah.
You
And
ultimately,
it got tougher.
you ultimately connected up with Long Beach basketball.
Yeah.
Cal State Long Beach basketball, we all know, very successful program. Became a team manager. The coach quietly was able to kind of help you. Maybe you slept in the locker room and he didn't really, he pretended like he didn't see it. But for the next few years, that's what you endured. And what's amazing is no one really knew.
Yeah.
See, that's what's stunning is that you just managed to keep going. I am sure if people knew about this over the last 4 years, they would have helped. But, you know, there's a sense of pride. So what happened ultimately?
Yeah, I didn't really tell anybody my story because it's, like, I didn't feel sorry for myself. So it's like, I know if I would have told, like, anybody my story, they would have felt sorry for me.
Right,
like,
I got it.
That's something I didn't want to happen. So, you know, like, over the next 4 years, you know, I just started connecting with people. You know, it's like I had friends and, you know, the basketball team, you know, it's just like I had help, you know, to lift my spirit up, you know, so I could be this successful guy.
How did you graduate? I mean, when did you study? Where did you study?
Yeah.
You're a manager for the basketball team. You have really no stable living situation. Some nights you didn't have money for food. How did you manage to graduate from a fine institution like Cal State Long Beach?
Yeah, I got to study in the library till they closed. And sometimes I used to use Starbucks Wi-Fi and, you know, just study there. You know, and I study in and out my car. So, I mean, it was ways that I study, you know, like...
Do you realize what you've done? I mean, are you able to take in the enormity of your success, or is it just you and I just managed?
Yeah, I am. It's just like, you know, when I look back at it now, it's like, wow, I did this and I successfully completed, you know, a degree. And I, you know, because like sometimes it's like, I'm not going to never get, you know, a college degree. You know, it's like...
I heard of you as a result of a very moving article from the Long Beach Press-Telegram. And suffice it to say, once that article hit, your life has taken a bit of a turn. You've become a bit of a mini celebrity, with all well-deserved. I understand that the chancellor of the CSU system is planning to, is it honor you or mention you?
Yeah, in his speech
coming up.
next week. Yeah.
Where does Aaron Green go from here? I mean, you've got your degree, but challenges still face you.
Yeah, from here, you know, I plan on changing other people's lives, you know.
Right.
You know, so here it's like I plan on getting a job, you know, which in, you know, children's services, you know, and like kind of like help other foster
But
kids.
as we speak now, you technically don't have employment. So if you're watching, I know that you got a few things that will likely hit soon, but just in case, if you're watching, we got a college graduate right in front of us with, you know, a sparkle in his eye and a mind that won't quit. I mean, you're ready to go, man. You're ready to go. Still working with the basketball team, though? How does that make you feel? I mean, these are your guys.
I'm still glad I could still be with the team after, you know, successfully completing my degree.
Right.
So, you know, it's like, you know, I talked to the coach, you know, he said I could, like, stay till after, you know, season ends. So, you know, that's just a blessing with me because, you know, I'm a proud 49er, so it's like I just want to still be with the team.
And you're a blessing to us all, a blessing to the class of 2014. All I can say is congratulations.
Thank you.
And I am confident that you will make a difference. You are making a difference. And just thank you for joining us.
No problem. Thank you.
His name is Aaron Green. He is a 2014 graduate of Cal State Long Beach. He has a degree in sociology. He is going to make a difference. My name is Brad Pomerance. It's California Edition.